So I'm gonna start with a breakfast sandwich that I like to call Señor breakfast sandwich. It is so grand and so delicious. So I have my saucepan set over medium heat, and I'm gonna make a basic bechamel sauce, which I know sounds very sophisticated, but it's very easy. You're gonna add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and I'm gonna sprinkle on top 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And this is going to create a roux, which is the French term for just a tasty thing that helps you thicken a sauce. I can smell that the butter actually is cooking with the flour because it smells like toast, but you don't want it to smell like burnt toast. Now I'm gonna add 1 1/3 cups of milk. I have it over low-medium heat, and the moment that it thickens, you have a bechamel sauce. Now you can use a wooden spoon, or you can also use a whisk. Lately, I've been putting a lot more effort into breakfast because it is Alan's last year at home. He's a senior in high school, and just the thought of not having the 3 boys every day for breakfast was making me already nostalgic. We've all been benefiting from it. I'm making this sandwich at least twice a week, and it has become one of Juju's most favorite sandwiches. Okay, so now it's thickening. I'm gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, some freshly ground black pepper to taste, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and 2 tablespoons of chipotle in adobo sauce. While I'm keeping an eye out on the sauce, I'm gonna slice the bread, and I want it nice and thick because I'm making this rich sauce and I want something nice and thick that can hold it. I want to keep cooking the sauce until I can see the lines that the whisk leaves behind. So many things that I love about cooking breakfast for the boys. They leave the house happy and satisfied, and it's something that they're looking forward to the night before, which helps with the waking up, which is never easy with 3 boys. Just like a minute more. I have a buttered baking sheet, and I have my oven at 375. You can grease it either with butter or with olive oil. When the bread toasts, you want it to have flavor all over. So it's gonna have flavor in the bottom too. The sauce is ready. You can see the lines that the whisk leaves behind. I'm gonna add a generous amount of this sauce right on top of the bread. Now, I'm using for the cheese, the Oaxaca cheese, which we absolutely adore. It's stringy, a little salty. You can cut it and thread it like that, or grate it, which is what I did here. When the cheese melts, it's going to melt into that chipotle mustard bechamel sauce. So I have some thick slices of ham, and I'm just adding the ham to one of the sides. I have the oven at 375, and I'm gonna put this in there anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes, just until the bread crisps in the bottom and the cheese melts into the sauce. My timer is set for 7 minutes. And now I have these cute, adorable skillets. I love them because they're tiny, they're non-stick, and you can do 2 eggs at a time. So instead of being like deep fried sunny side up eggs, these have the minimum amount of oil. So see, just a drop. They're gonna cook the eggs beautifully with the lid on top. It's almost like you're baking the eggs. I'm gonna crack 2 and 2. I'm gonna sprinkle some salt on top and pepper because everything in this sandwich is seasoned. Because I have them over the lowest possible heat, they're gonna cook for like 5 to 6 minutes. Oh, yes. Ready for breakfast, Juju?
Uh-huh.
El Señor breakfast sandwich, the Mexican version. Today, I gave it super extra sauce. I put more chipotle. Go for it. Te pongo aquí avocado al lado.
Thank you.
I love breakfast, Juju.
Me too.
The bread is so crispy. It's like a ham and cheese sandwich that went wild. No? Does it make it easier for you to wake up in the morning if you think I'm gonna be making a Señor sandwich?
A Señor sandwich? That's what you're calling it?
Mm-hmm.
If I think there's gonna be a bad breakfast, I'm like, what's the point of waking up early to eat?
Right? What do you think we should call these breakfasts?
The Juju.